Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Western Illinois University School of Agriculture podcast, where I, Lori Jackson, interview our alumni and students of all ages and backgrounds. Today's alumni guest is Gerry Salzman. Welcome, Gerry, and thanks for joining us today.
Hey, thanks, Lori. It's good to be here.
We're so excited to have you today, especially as our first guest to get us started here. You've had a busy day today, haven't you?
Yeah, you bet. We had our fall meeting with the Ag Advisory Council for the School of Agriculture, and it's been a great day. We have an opportunity to get together at least 3 times a year and work with Dr. Baker and the Ag Group and have a chance to bounce ideas off of him that would benefit not only his faculty, but the students of Western at the Ag School.
Absolutely. Yeah, we had our Ag Open House today. We had some potential students come from all over Illinois, and our board got to introduce themselves and talk to our students and tell them about their journeys here at Western. So if someone were to want to get involved on the board, how could they go about doing that?
Well, it's funny you should ask, because right now we're trying to, we have about 3 board openings right now. And what we've been doing is trying to leverage actually our network. The existing board consists of a very diverse group of men and women from different walks of agriculture, which makes us great. And what we're doing right now, in fact, what we did at our meeting, was go through a list of people that we knew that we would consider board members. And then we're also sharing an opportunity to also go through our mentor list. We have a program that the board is actually organizing with Jana, who has the 100 class in the fall. And we have mentors who actually work with these freshmen. Most of them are freshman students. And so we're going through that list as well to see who could be good board members. But again, we're looking at people who, for the most part, we've got a few non-alums, but most are alums from Western, a nice diverse background, and more importantly, have been successful in their business and working with, to provide a little guidance and a contact with these students. So that's what we're going after as far as board members, and the mentor program's been going over real well.
Awesome. So if you guys are looking for a way to get involved here at Western upon graduation, this is your way. It sounds like you have openings, and it's always nice to hear other people's voice and opinions. So I would love to hear about your Western story, but let's just hear a little bit about you. What else are you involved in besides your advisory board?
Well, I retired from Case International about 4 years ago. I was the senior director of global marketing for all their harvesting equipment worldwide. And so after I retired, it was like, let's look at something to do. So I got involved with this. I was on the foundation board for the National Alpha Gamma Rho organization, doing a lot of work with our local parish at home, and keeping busy. Probably busier now than was before. I've heard that before, but I don't get paid. But there's other ways for compensation, and this one at Western has been a real treat, given being an alum from here and seeing all the great things that are going on in the ag department.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot has changed since you've been at Western,
Oh,
right?
my gosh.
Just a little bit?
Oh my gosh.
Are there any improvements we've made and maybe the board that you're really proud of and want to talk about?
Well, to me, this isn't a change, but it's an example of what Western can offer. When I was a student here, one thing that I really appreciated was first of all, the class size, and second of all, the real intent by the faculty to spend time with their students, and not just to make it easier on the faculty, but you could really feel that they wanted the students to succeed, not only in their classes, but once they got out. And I see the same thing going on here. We had an opportunity today at the open house to visit with faculty members, and you could just see the passion that they had, which was very similar to what it was back in the late 70s when I was at school here. So, that part I was glad to see. The parts that's changing are the parts that have changed in agriculture right now, in terms of all the development work and the studies of crops, of GMO crops, of when you take a look at, I came up in the farm equipment side, and this whole area of precision farming is just unbelievable. You would never thought that this would have occurred back when I was in school. But that's the importance that Western has on keeping up with the times and making sure that these classes are offered to properly prepare kids, not for the past, but for the future.
Absolutely. Yeah, I can absolutely attest to that. Our faculty and staff are great no matter what year you came to Western.
Yeah.
It's awesome that they got to meet with our potential students today and have lunch with us and come chat with the board while you guys were here. So it's like one big party today. We had everyone back.
I'll tell you, it was fun. And what was great, we had some new board members here. And, I'm clearly the oldest on the board, but I mean, it was, when everybody left, it was shaking hands, hugging, looking forward to the next meeting. And I mean, I think the whole key is we've got a common bond, not just as an alumni of the school, but we share this passion for agriculture. And so, yeah, we look forward to working with Dr. Baker, and really looking forward to this mentor program and working with the students here.
Yeah, just sitting in here a couple hours today, you guys had a lot of great ideas and a lot of interest in helping out our current students in the industry.
You bet.
Things are constantly evolving, and a lot of great ideas of coming to support our classrooms and our professors was really great to hear, and I'd love to see you guys in the classroom. Okay, so a tough question.
Yep.
What would you say to a prospective student looking at attending WIU School of Ag?
Well, I think it's pretty consistent with what we told them at the welcome that Dr. Baker had. And what was nice is we not only told the students, but the parents were there. So it wasn't like we had two different stories depending upon who our audience was. But I think at the end of the day, the opportunity that you as a potential student has is to enjoy a learning activity that's not high pressure, that comes from a committed faculty, and it's in an environment that would make it much easier for you to grasp. Not only that, but the varieties that you have in terms of clubs and activities, but it's up to you. So the opportunity is there. All they have to do is grab it. So, the story resonated very well with the parents that I talked to. So they want their kids to succeed, and all the tools are here to do it.
I agree. Hopefully we have some prospective students listening in so we can see who can take that piece of advice and use it and come to Western and potentially meet our advisory board or our vocators in the future. So thanks so much for joining us today. Thanks for all you do for the School of Ag. I can't wait to see you again in March for the next advisory board meeting. Is there any last words you'd like to tell?
Just go next.
Thank you.